Marker. Okay, hey you guys, it's Cynthia from 40 Plus Beauty, and today I wanted to do a video, a review video on the foundation that I use. This foundation is something that I've been using for many years, and I wanted to share it with you. So let me see, here we go. It is, dum da dum, Dermablend. Okay, so I've been using Dermablend for many years. I promise you, this is one of the best foundations that I've ever used in my entire life, and I've been around for a little bit. Now, I use the foundation. One of the reasons that I started using Dermablend is years ago, the foundation that I was using at that time, I don't want to say what the brand name was, but the foundation that I was using at that time wasn't really working for me. Summertime, I'm a sweater, so I sweat and the foundation would run down my face and get all over my clothes, and it was just a hot mess, you guys. So I went looking for a foundation that I thought would really work. I don't remember if anyone's ever told me about it. I think it was just something that I saw and I bought and I tried, and I've loved it ever since then. So with Dermablend, most people know it as a cover cream, like a cover up for like birthmarks and tattoos, and if you've got a lot of discoloration on your face or uneven skin tones, people tend to use Dermablend for that. When I started using it, it wasn't because I had a lot of imperfections that I was trying to cover up. It was simply because I wanted something that was going to last a long time. And this, you guys, really lasts a long time. Now, let me just tell you first, I'm not being sponsored by Dermablend at all. I'm simply giving you a review on a product that I've been using for many years. Okay, so when I first started using it, it was really just the cover cream that they had. They had the cover cream and they had the leg and the body cover cream. Which I used to use when I used to do fashion shows and things like that, and I would, cover up my stretch marks and not that I have a lot, but the few that I have, I would cover with the cover cream with the leg and body cover. So actually, I'm going to show you the few products that I do have, and then I'll kind of tell you how I use it. Okay, so this is actually the foundation. It's called Smooth Liquid Camo. And that is this. I use this, first of all, this has got an SPF 25. That's another reason why I love the foundation, is because it does have sunscreen in it. And that's very important for anti-aging. Keeps the wrinkles away, protects your skin from the sun and that kind of thing. So I wanted to just let you know about that. So I use the foundation. I just put a little bit of this all over my face. I tell you guys, a little bit goes a long way because the coverage is amazing. Now the foundation actually gives a medium coverage. So I put a little all over my face, and then I go over with my brush and I use the cover cream. Now I've got two different color cover creams, and the reason for that is because summertime, your skin gets darker, and so, I tend to use a little bit of a darker, mix it with the color that I use for my wintertime skin, and so that's why I have two different ones. Also, the darker color is really good for contouring. So when you're wanting to contour your face, your cheekbones and your jawline and things like that, the darker color works great for that. So, like I said, I use the foundation first. Okay, I put a thin layer over my whole face, and then I go ahead and I use this one is a honey beige, it's called. The number is Chroma 3, and it's a honey beige cover cream. And I put this on the areas that I want more coverage. This to me kind of acts like my concealer. I actually don't even use a concealer because this is amazing. It does an amazing job. So I actually put this typically around my cheek area. I've got a few little flaws going on there, so I tend to use this to kind of cover up that, because this is giving you a full coverage. After I do that, I then go in with my darker color for my contouring. And then I go ahead and take my beauty blender and I blend everything in. Now, once that's done, I follow up with my setting powder. Now, you guys, the setting powder is the trick. This is what gives it that stay put power. It gives it that 16-hour long lasting set, and it gives it a matte finish. So the setting powder, bam, is this. It actually comes in, I think, 3 colors. I really tend to only see 2 when I go. I buy my Dermablend from Ulta, and I tend to only see the original, which is the translucent, which is the white color, and then I see the beige. This is the beige, so I tend to buy this one. A lot of times they're out of it, but I get this one. Now, what I do is I take the setting powder. It comes with this big powder puff, and I take this and just kind of shake it, and then I apply it just loosely all over my face. And you put a good amount on there. You want to let it sit for at least a good minute, and then I get my big brush and just kind of fluff it all off to get rid of the excess. And I mean, your skin is set. You have this flawless finish. I mean, for me, it's like all day. I do touch up because I tend to sweat more in my T-zone area, probably like most people. I get a lot of, you know, I do some perspiring. I missed right in these areas right here. So I do carry the compact. The setting powder comes in a compact. This is a loose powder, obviously, but it comes in a compact, and this is the compact that it comes in, if you can see that. And it has its a little sponge applicator. And then I have the original because they didn't have the beige. So I tend to take this, just kind of, you know, lightly touch up the areas that I need to during the day, my T-zone pretty much. And that's all I do. And I probably use this maybe just once out of the whole day. I tell you, you guys, this does, I love Dermablend. I mean, they should really sponsor me. I promise you, I use this every day. I've been using this for years. If I can stress that and more than that. So I've gone swimming, wearing the Dermablend, come out of the pool looking like bam. Still looking good, you guys. I've got a vacation to where it's, you know, over 100 degrees outside and everybody else is sweating. I'm still sweating too, but once I kind of pat my face with my little, you know, rag or whatever I've got in my hand, my makeup is still stay put. It's still there. I ran a marathon. And I had my Dermablend on. I wasn't in full makeup, but I used my Dermablend because it had the SPF in there. And I tell you, you guys, I looked fresh. When I finished, I still look good. So this is a product that I've got to say really, really works for me. And I'm sure that if you try it, it'll work for you too. And it's really good on the skin. My skin breathes. You know, you think when you use creams that, oh, it's going to clog your pores and all that. It doesn't. My skin breathes. I can still sweat through it. I can still, you know, and it's still, but it's got the stay put power that I absolutely love. But you have to use the setting cream. The setting powder. The setting powder is what helps it to stay put. I've tried to go cheaper. I'm not gonna lie. I've had my foundations and my cover cream, but maybe the setting powder I didn't have. And I've tried other things. I've tried other brands, and it does not do the same thing. I've even tried baby powder, and it doesn't do the same thing. The setting powder that comes with the Dermablend is what you need to use for it. So I will do a video on actually how I apply the makeup and all that so that you can see. But I really just wanted to do a review so that you can know about Dermablend. It's one of those, I guess it's one of those foundations that you don't really hear too much about. Maybe now you're hearing more about it. But for me, it definitely works, and it gives great coverage. It gives full coverage. Like I said, the foundation gives a medium coverage, and then the cover cream gives a full coverage. I use both, but you know, if you get it, you can kind of adapt your own way of using it. They've got great concealers. I've used their concealers before for my brows and things, but I don't have any now. They've got like liquid concealers. They've got a stick concealer. They even have now a setting spray. I saw that the last time that I went into Ulta to get my products. I saw a setting spray, so I have yet to try that. They've got the leg and body. This stuff, you guys, lasts for, I've had this for over 2 years. But I don't use it every day, but I have used it. And this is just this is a really good leg and body cover. This is good for when you have tattoos. I don't have tattoos, but people use this on their tattoos to help cover those things up. So this definitely does wonders. It's also, you know, waterproof and all that. This one has an SPF 15 for the leg and body. But the foundation, like I said, has a 25, and the cover cream has a SPF of 30, which is great, you guys, because a lot of foundations don't come with SPF. You have to buy that separately. But so I just wanted to tell you about that. And so that's what I use for my foundation. Now my colors on my face, I use various products, and I will do videos on that. I've got my favorites, obviously, but for my foundation, tried and true, it's definitely my Dermablend. And I just wanted to share that. It's not a secret, but I just wanted to share that with you so that now you can try it too. Anyway, guys, thanks for listening. Thanks for tuning into my channel. I'm Cynthia with 40 Plus Beauty, and stay beautiful, stay positive.